Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Double Double. I have a guest today. We're going to talk about money and culture and investing. So, I have a. Who do we have here today?
I'm Kahori Maki. I'm a founder of the Top Analyst online investment community platform. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, do you want to explain your company, Top Analyst, for a little?
Yes, we launched the platform like last December, so it's a brand new community platform in which people can talk about stock investments, their strategy, and most importantly, they can share their price target of any particular stock with a particular like time frame and compete each other. So if you post stock price prediction post on the platform, and on a certain day, if your prediction is turns out to be correct, then you be recognized and you can be on the leaderboard. So basically, you'll be rewarded for like being accurate. Like,
Oh, nice. So, I was like, if you could break this down to like a new investor. Let's say I'm just like I'm a little kid. I'm in the fifth grade. Can you like explain it to like a fifth grader? Like what? I don't. Let's say I don't even know what a stock is. So your platform is. I can look at. It's more like analyzing like let's say Apple stock, right? And then you have a prediction on let's say I don't even know what it's valued at, but let's say it's $100 and you predicted it's going to be $100. You will be like rewarded on your platform for guessing correctly, kind of that, like that, or
that's yeah, more or less correct. And it sounds like we're setting this like high hurdle, but I know many like young people like Gen Z, Gen Alpha are interested in investment, but you know where to dive in. So you can just come to the platform, start like observing, start reading the post. So I want to create a casual like community, like I want to make my community as casual and like impersonal as possible.
and your main demographic of these like analysts and investors are you said it was mainly like younger women, right?
Yes, I am aiming like younger women, but um, so I really don't know when my like right audience will be. But initially, um, I wanted to because like all the um, existing like platforms seem to be dominated by men, and um, so there's an community called the Stock Twits. So it's really for beginner. It's very hard to like get into. So and if you look at my platform, it looks even like a little like too girly, and but that's where to start. And I really welcome like novice female investors to the community.
Nice. So your platform is mainly of like education in investing and in finance, yes?
Yes, yes, that's in where you start, or
So
if
this
you
is the starting point of their investing journey.
that's right. And also, like, this is a platform like that matches with like experienced like investors with novice investors.
Oh,
So novice
okay.
investors can learn
Yeah.
from experienced investors.
Yeah. So
And
you pair like
yes,
a new person with a experienced analyst
right.
or
Yes,
investor.
and I consider
Wow.
myself like as like seasoned investors, and I found the undervalued stock that is nobody's like
Nobody's
people
buying
people
this.
people are overlooking,
Yeah.
in my opinion, and I wanted to like scream out
You're like, hey, buy Apple stock because it's 1 penny, and
Yes.
now it's worth 1,000.
How come nobody's paying attention?
Yeah. So you have like that's actually such a cool thing because like a lot of people who look at these like I don't know, Facebook or all these tech companies beforehand, nobody really saw the value in it. And then they've had their waves of like, okay, Facebook ads used to be a
Mhm.
thing, Amazon drop shipping, and then now it's like TikTok shop. So I think that's actually like a really cool way of seeing
Mhm.
investments. So
Right. And it comes with like actual outcome.
mhm.
So yeah, but if you're interested in investment, it's important to read like papers and um, like like yeah, follow like actual like Wall Street analyst like journals.
Mhm.
But on top of that, so if it's very it makes your interest investment more interesting and enjoyable if you join a community like that.
Yeah, so your whole platform is to bring mainly like younger both or female investors both of novice investing and seasoned investors and just bringing them together and then
Yes.
having them communicating like, hey, this is what I learned. Um, think about the future of, let's say, I don't know, ice cubes. And then they're like, oh, the ice cube industry is going to be huge because it's going to be very hot in the future. So you should buy this because people want to stay cool and just analyzing like that. But
Right. So that's if you like to read like those interaction between investors will be very interesting. Like for the beginning like beginners.
mhm.
So that's kind of a place that I want to like. That's what
Yeah,
I'm offering.
I think that's so cool because it's kind of like a coach. Let's say, because I was a wrestler and then I needed a coach to
Oh
learn
wow.
how to. Yeah, I was already. Uh, so I had my coach, and then they taught me all these specific moves and what to do within this situation. So you're kind of like that, but for finance, right?
Yes. So like you learn by experts or learn by your
With
yeah,
mentors.
teachers, like how they talk about how they analyze.
Ooh. And what got you into like investing and like the finance world?
Well, I live in New York.
Finance capital of America. So let's maybe even the world.
Yes. So, and it was like I started with a curiosity, of course, and I started alone. And people, like usually you don't usually start investing with your friends.
Yeah.
So you start alone and you do your own research.
Mhm.
But to join like anonymous community
Mhm.
like this will um, definitely like inspires you and then doesn't make you bored.
Yeah. No, I think I really like that. So, because I mean, I've seen like Wall Street bets on like Reddit and stuff. It's
Mhm.
mainly dominated by like these really dumb uh like bros who are like freshman finance it's not the best environment. So I think what you're doing is kind of cool. Like you're just fostering a place for
Mhm.
like people or like mainly women to like learn about like finance. So I think that's
Mhm.
great.
Well, thanks for the insights. Like yeah, I want to know how, like young people think about those like existing platforms.
Hmm.
And I want the feedback. I want to get as many feedback as possible.
Yeah, because it's just not like even when I was taking my finance classes in uni, you never really saw too many like females.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, it just wasn't as common. But what was your experience going to uni and learning about finance? Was it like mainly male dominated or like did you have a lot of like female friends who were in your classes?
Well, my major in college was finance and
Hmm.
investment, and it was not like dominated by men.
Oh, was it
It's in
like
New
an easy
York, and
split, like a 50-50 split maybe?
um,
60-40?
yeah, yeah, it wasn't like not over. I wasn't overwhelmed by
Okay.
male domination,
Yeah,
and
not like computer science or anything.
no, no, I didn't study computer science, but I always hear that like it's it's particularly dominated
Like
by men.
90% men.
Yeah, yeah, but it wasn't like that. But and like women must be very good at like investing,
Mm-hmm.
and they do need investing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's what I how I can be your service.
Yeah. So I think that's awesome. So, so yeah, so it helps you broke it down like it's a platform for like women and it's helping them create like a community for investors of young and seasoned investors. So, just walk me through the process of how I could use your platform.
Process. A
Yeah.
process is like if my platform is very self like explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
When you visit my platform and you see all the paths, just like X, stock tweets,
Mm-hmm.
and Reddit,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you have great idea, you can click on post and choose your stock, set the price target and the price target date.
Okay.
Then you can like use your space to write your like reasoning. You can post any like picture or
Oh,
article.
like a chart saying,
Yes.
this is business trends. This is why I would want to invest in this particular stock because of this happening in this country or something.
Say it again.
It's just like following the business news or just like trying to verify your action with why you bought this stock, right?
Yes. So it works just like other platform,
Yeah.
but recently I added AI analyst.
I saw that. Yeah, it was cool.
Thank you. So they it's automated by Claude,
Mm-hmm.
and there are two AI analysts, and they post. They gather. I guess they gather like all the information from like web universe,
Mm-hmm.
and create their own like stock price predictions, which is very amazing.
Yeah.
And so
The hard math.
let AI compete with human.
Yeah.
And I believe that they're not yet great.
Yeah, not yet. I 100% agree.
It's very random, and they just gather like information, and which is very helpful for human, like for us too. But let's see how they do and how like people can compete with AI.
Yeah.
And then
Or
we
work
have-
together with AI. So,
Yes. So if you sign up to my platform, you have to declare that if you're human or you're AI. You can use your own AI.
yeah.
You can use your own chat GPT or Gemini, but you have to
Verify.
let people know that
Yeah.
for the fair competition.
Yeah. So that's cool. Could you talk a little bit about like quantitative versus qualitative analyses?
So it's like we call it like a fundamental and a technical analysis. So fundamental is based on companies like revenue.
Like the 10K and all the past data.
Yes. So fundamental analysis like uses companies' financial statements, and then do calculation if.
This is for the technical.
No, that's a fundamental.
Fundamental.
Yes, and they see so from like quarterly statements or annual statement. So they compare the current stock price with their actual financial like standings. Whereas like technical analysis, like quantitative, more like quantitative. It's all about the charts.
The charts.
Yes.
Can you explain that? I'm not familiar.
Wow, it's
Like as a fifth grader.
Dow Jones started that. So you've seen like stock charts.
Yeah.
So there is an like candlestick chart. So they're all kind of like charts.
The red and green from like.
And without knowing like which company and without knowing like
Like what they actually do.
what company does, charts tells you like which direction.
The trends and
Yes,
yeah.
trend analysis. So you don't have to know like what company is like, um, what company's revenue is. You just look at the charts, then you analyze the charts, and is it like, there's an uptrend, so why don't we enter? Why don't I enter?
Look into it.
From this like price level.
How do I not be scared of the numbers? The numbers usually scare people off. So how do I not be scared of this? Are you still scared of numbers?
Well, they actually no. Finance is not like so much of like numbers, but they do. Like if you go to
part of
any website like Yahoo Finance, and they do calculation for you. So you just have to look at the number. So yeah, it's not much to do like creating your own calculation.
Okay. So just understanding, be comfortable with the numbers, the calculus that was from like Yahoo Finance or.
Yes, especially like now there's all kinds of formulas like embedded in like financial like websites, and you have to know what the revenue is, and being able to compare with benchmarks.
Wow. So it was called fundamental and the technical analyses. So yeah, cool. But yeah, so culture is basically like passing down things from generation to generation. So what should like a new investor do? Best practices in long-term versus short-term investments. Anything about that for?
I welcome both types of investors, technical or fundamental, or short term and long term.
Okay.
I think they are both like very interesting, inputs.
So they both have a importance in investing. Nice. So I do like to add a little sustainability section to this podcast. So sustainability, what does it mean to you and your company, or like investing in general? Like how can we create a more green or keep the earth like pushing towards a more sustainable future?
Well,
Hard question, but yeah.
Sustainability. So it's very straight. I have a very straightforward question. So if you want to control like corporations, become a stockholder. So by buying like stock, you become their owner, and you have a voice.
Like different voting rights, or some stocks you can vote on, right?
No, most if you buy like regular, it's called, like regular stocks, you have voting power. Comes with a voting power.
So you can vote with your dollar when you buy these particular stocks on like, okay, a company, let's say Starbucks wants to push paper straws. And since you own a piece of that stock, you could vote, hey, I would like to be on the board and say, or I would like to push the idea of using since I own a little piece of the company, to push towards this idea of paper straws.
Right, but
Something like that.
yes, but if you have only one stock,
Yeah, I mean, it's not as much, but it's like, that's the idea.
that's why it's like Wall Street bets. It's very important for like retail investors like us to come together in a platform like this, and like we can start a movement. If you are familiar with like Wall Street's famous stocks short squeeze, to make like Wall Street, like hedge fund, go away. So that was already 10 years ago. So
Wow.
you're not familiar with that?
A short squeeze. Can you
Well, that would be like too much. So, but anyway, so it's like a movement, that kind those platform actually create empower like small investors to
I
make
think
movement.
was that with like the GameStop
GameStop,
stock?
yes, that's
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
So that was the first time that I have ever seen.
Where all of the tech or finance bros got together and they were like, okay,
Yeah.
let's try and manipulate this.
And go when they went against like a big guy in Wall Street,
Mhm.
right? So
Wow.
that's why we need a community as well.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes,
that's very cool. I really
shareholder.
like that.
It's
Yeah.
called like active, yeah,
Active
active,
shareholder.
yeah, yes, activist.
Activists.
Yes.
Yeah. That's so cool. So you're giving people the knowledge and the power to understand these companies and these numbers and these stocks. And once you give them the power, it allows them to be like, okay, how can we shape this company in the future?
Right,
So,
and it's not only like domestic, but it's international.
global. Yeah.
Yes, so there wasn't anything like that before, like 20 years ago,
Yeah.
where like all the retail investors like can like like team up
Mhm.
and do something like do something amazing.
Yeah. So that's so awesome. But yeah, I think that's all of the let's see. Or yeah, is there anybody else you would like to learn from or yeah, these are just some fun questions at the end. And yeah, who would you like to learn from like investment wise?
Learn from?
Yeah, just
Oh,
learning like whose investment or finance like philosophy is just you're curious about.
well, like I've been learning from like
Investors.
investment legend such as Wall Street, no, sorry, Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Hmm.
And there are I have some mentors through YouTube.
Okay. Yeah. So YouTube and all these other
Yeah.
probably your network and your friends and stuff that also can help you out.
And the famous names are like, yeah, I mean, of course, I know many people know Warren Buffett.
Yeah, no, he's the OG for sure.
Right. And
Yeah. The intelligent investor, right?
that's intelligent. Yes, that's right. And also,
Did you enjoy that book?
Peter, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that book is not something that you enjoy.
Oh no, it's very boring.
It's
But it's
old English already.
yeah.
But Peter Lynch, you enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah. Peter Lynch. Okay, I'll have to check that out. And three stocks that you would consider or that people should look into. I know that might be a lot because there's so many things to consider, but yeah, what are three companies that you're just like curious about or have like an interest in the future?
Well, this year could be a year of commodity, as you know, we have this war going on. What's commodity? Like commodities like gold,
Mm.
like
Gold.
silver, copper, even like beef, pork,
Are bananas? Bananas?
bananas.
Are they a commodity?
Yeah, I mean you can like invest in like entire commodity fund like that.
Okay, so we'll look out for commodities. So also, wait, another question. Individual stocks versus like ETFs and mutual funds. What are your takes on that? Like, so can you explain that a little bit?
Well, ETF is like basket of many stocks. So it doesn't like go ups and downs like as an individual stock,
Yeah,
and you can like reduce risk,
because there's so many little companies within
right?
that
Because
basket.
one might go up, but
And then one
but-
could go down.
but yes, one might go down, but it could be supplemented by like one that
Like
goes
10
up.
that go up. Yeah. So okay, yeah. And yeah. One other fun question: if you could eat a meal with anybody, who would it be with and why? And what would you be eating?
Well, Peter Lynch.
Peter Lynch. Okay.
Yes. Warren Buffett is 95 years old now.
We got to get a meal with him before we eventually pass away. So
Yes, that would be, but two, that's very hard. Yeah.
I'm sure we could set that up. But what would you eat? What would you want to eat?
Susan Walensky, like on 49th Street, that's where Buffett has a lunch.
Oh,
Yeah, with one lucky investor every year.
that could be you.
I can go there since it's 2 blocks away.
Yeah. Well, that's the entire podcast. If there's anything else you'd like to wrap up and close, I'd be happy for you to share that. Where can people find you? And yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, the link?
Yeah. Or your Instagram handle for your company, Top Analysts.
Right. So the platform is called the Top Analyst.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an Instagram account and where I like post educational stuff like time to time.
Yeah. So. Cool.
I appreciate your feedback.
Yeah. So definitely send a DM or a message on the top analysts.
You can just post your opinion or feedback on the platform.
There we go. Yeah. So thanks again. Bye bye everybody. Thanks again.